Yo, Roger YouTube, what's up? Well, I just got my new monitor and I just thought, well, let's test this thing. I can record full HD now. I'm pretty happy about that. Until now my monitor had a very weird resolution of 5 to 4. Uh, that was not very nice for YouTube videos and basically I was left off of most of the videos, but that was also because I'm a little bit lazy uploading them. I'm not a big YouTuber, but at the same time, I just wanted to try it for fun, how it is like to be uh, Roger in 1080p. Well, at this time I thought, well, if I'm going to test my YouTube account, why not test it properly? So I said to myself, let's record a couple of videos. It's not really scripted, but it's also not my first attempt, so I probably know already a little bit what I want to say. Um, but at the same time, uh, I'm not sure if I'm going to really do a lot of this. But so if you are interested that I cover some stuff, you can write me. Maybe I could make a video about it. Maybe also I have no idea about it. So basically, what I want to show now in this short video, so it also makes a little bit of sense that I use up some YouTube hard drive space, is um, a little bit of tech-free gameplay with a little bit of commentary while I play. That's of course something which can end in disaster, uh, because even if I'm not commenting, even if I'm just recording games with my team, with my friends, anything, I make a lot of mistakes. I don't know why. I don't know how others do that. Of course, shadow play is a nice solution for that because then it constantly just records on your hard drive and uh, you don't feel like this button is on, uh, which you can't see, but I see it. It's the shadow play recording button. Um, yeah, and that's why I just thought to myself, well, let's just try it. Let's try it unscripted. Um, let's also see how the videos look like and how my sound quality is, etc, etc. I'm getting boring here. Well, what I want to take in this little demonstration and why I want to take Tech Free. Let's have a short look. Tech Free, that's rank 7, 8 and 9. Especially in rank 8 and 9 you have 4 active modules, which is the maximum you can get until the end. So in Tech Free the ships start to feel different from each other. Until then many ships feel very similar. In Tech Free you don't have a lot of options on many ships, so it's not like rocket science how to equip them. Once you get the handle of that, uh, there is usually no best fit for any ship, but there is usually uh, a basic direction of how to fit it and not really a different direction at the same time. There are a couple of exceptions, of course, but there are also details, of course, which weapon you like and how you actually want to play the ship more offensive, more defensive, etc. What's your play style, etc. So you can adjust it a bit, and of course in tech-free teamwork gets very important, and at the moment we have tournaments in tech-free and we have the dreadnoughts coming out first on tech-free level, which they announced not long ago, so well, tech-free is a nice place to be. Uh, you should spend a little bit of time in tech 2. Okay, and I don't want it to make a video, you know, about basics. I don't want it to tell you now what these buttons mean and what that means and how to fly a ship and how to equip it and stuff like that. I just really want to comment about what I am doing in the game as it comes live. Um, because usually that's also what I like to watch in other games. But also explain a little bit about my decisions beforehand. Like a deck description in any other game, I also make a little bit of thought about what ships I take and why, and how I can be useful in the team. I'm going to go full support in this video. Um, I take a Vela and the sticks, that's both rank 9 engineers with the nice little engineer module FX strength bonus, both have these. That's why these both engineers are the primary engineers in Tech 3. Also both are rank 9, so final rank of the tire. That means I can use any implant which is available in a match, in a Tech 3 match. And this makes of course these ships much more stronger than the rank 8 or rank 7 ships which you could take. Styx, being Empire, is of course a main hull tank, and it's the, basically, you could say it's the strongest engineer in Tech 3, but of course the Velar is not that bad. Actually it's pretty awesome. It is very fast, it has a complete different playstyle, complete different strength, is more offensive, but of course doesn't stand as long as it Styx. The Styx with 2 galvanized armors and an armor-plated hull, these for the resistance and this to get more hull. That means I'm pretty tanky. That's a pretty standard setup. There are a few variations what you can do here. Adaptive shield just for repositioning. Not really that I want to fly around with full speed all the time, but if I fly from A to B and they attack me, it's nice to have a little bit more resistance on shield and hull. My acceleration coils mainly for the weapon because I like positrons fast. Positrons should fly fast for me, I like that, I'm used to that. Doesn't do the maximum damage, but I'm much more a threat to scepters. I have shared cooler. Don't ask me why. I have electronic guidance. Probably also just, it's not the very most effective thing to put in a positron cannon. I have all the 3 auras and an autonomous repair station. That's a pretty standard engineer setup, with a few exceptions. Then I have the Velar. In the Velar I use an item which is not obtainable anymore, that's the lightweight hull. It gives me more speed, but reduces my hull strength. It's a pretty balanced module actually, but they took it off the game to make Tech 4 and Tech 5 more interesting in that regard, probably, I don't know. Also probably to reduce the speed a bit on most of the ships, because in Tech 3 most ships are pretty fast, especially scepters like the Psy, and it's and in relation you have very slow and very fast ships in Tech 3. That's a little bit different in the higher tires. Tech 5 usually you are not as slow as in Tech 3 if you are in a slow ship, but usually you are also not as fast as you are in a Tech 3 Scepter, for example. Okay, let's have a look at the things I've equipped. Please don't take every word apart. Of course, I also tell a little bit of generalizations here. As I said, I don't want to make an exact tutorial. I just want to talk about what I'm doing now. I have 2 adaptive shields. That's the tank of my Vela. That's everything I have. And to support the 2 adaptive shields, I have a proton wall installed. The proton wall allows me to escape ECMs faster, so I don't stand around that much if I'm getting ECM. And I have flares, which is a multi-purpose module, very unusual for an engineer usually, because I have the auras. It's never good to take healing or something like that here. That's stupid. You have the auras for a reason. You just put them on once and you have regeneration in energy, in shield and in hull. That means you are helping your team and you're helping yourself. With the adaptives I am pretty tanky while I'm fast, and with the flares I can escape tacklers. Why? The flares have a 19.6 recharge in seconds. That means 20 seconds cooldown on the flares. I am not very energy stable, I have these two modules here, like the auxiliary generator and the power unit conduit, which gives me more speed but makes me even more unstable than I am, and I have vernier engines to get my turning up, because otherwise I'm gonna crash a lot. The flares, why? Again, just if you don't know, the rank 8 implant, very important. Federation, if you use this one, you are basically have a 5-second escape time of tacklers and guard auras, which slow you down. Very important for adaptive. And this one is also important more for commands, as you can see I have it here, which isn't much of a use for my strong since it has no multi-purpose modules, but if I get energy drained by an ECM or some missile aura, then this inhibits it. Back to this is actually my scepter implant set. I'm using the Valor in it. It's just a very big scepter for me now, which can heal and shoot with lasers. So basically that's it. Why I have the beam cannon on it? The beam cannon is orange, the only orange item in Tech 3, which means my drones go maximum damage. Why octopus? Because I'm stupid, and usually I use torpedoes. I make mistakes with that, you know why. And then a flat reflector, because usually I want to shoot my targets even if they get more far, because I hope that my targets actually always just get far away from me, so you know what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna launch, see what comes, if it's a disaster or an easy game, I don't know. Yeah, basically 2 engineers. If we have too many engineers, I don't want to take up too many damage from my team. I'm gonna support them with the command. If we have enough commands, let's see, we have 1 command. We have a guy, oh, that's me. Well, we have nobody taking an NG, that's perfect, because I wanted to take the NG. And it's a domination, that means we have to hold beacons, like, I don't know, battlefield or something. That means, yeah, the Valor is nice for that. I hope that I can play both engineers, which also includes that I have to die once. But I'm not trying to die, so probably I could also play completely with the Valor. Maybe I get like killed in a second, I don't know. It's a little bit different if you talk and play. Now I should have torpedoes. I saw a lot of tacklers there, that's not a good news for me. Yeah, those tacklers are not good news for me. They're going to harass me, take away my nice little tank with the adaptives. So I have to be a bit more cautious. And if you are in a 400 meters per second frigate, you don't want to be cautious, you want to be cocky. At least from the feeling now. Okay, everything goes bad around me, that's nice. I have somebody behind me.
Warning, shields down.
I have 2 guys behind me. I have no torpedoes, so in this case I can't shoot the octopus back. Makes absolutely no sense.
Beacon captured.
Okay, let's try the sticks now. As you could see with the Valor, actually I helped the team to take these positions. I was the NG and could go around. They could focus on the thing. It's not a complete loss. But at the same time it's much more harder to be defensive, because once you start to move your Valor around, you take up a little bit more space than the sticks, which is just standing there. Gives you more exposure.
Our beacon has been captured.
But if you stand around
Beacon captured.
with the Vela, with adaptive tanks, then the team is doing a good job here. Then you have absolutely no tank, and it's easy to kill as a fighter, or easier. Try to hit the CQB, that's not easy. It's very, very fast stuff. Hit it with a speed bonus. No matter how he fitted it, he will be always fast. Okay, guy, not with me. Could sneak up on the Vela like this, but no on me. There's a nuke here. Okay, it was not here, it was at the other station. Turned my sound a bit differently than usual because the video quality was just awful. The other sound settings. Oh man. Even with the weapons there are different playstyles, so as you can see I like to make short little shots with the positron. I have speed ammo in it. That gives me a lot of chance to just hit them, annoy them a lot. But you can use the positron also with charging ability, also build around crit builds, especially later, in later tiers. Which of course means that one of your shots makes incredible damage. You don't have to play around with them like I do at the moment.
Mission accomplished.
That was
Returning
enough
to
kill.
base.
Okay, well, this was a nice little game. It was exactly what I wanted. I just wanted to put up some video. This was not like a general YouTube video. It is also more to test myself how it looks like. So probably I was a bit boring. I had nothing to say actually, nothing prepared. But yeah, maybe somebody likes it. I like Myrick from Radix, for having nice little kills. Yeah. It's a nice little public game. Yeah, thanks you for watching. Sorry if I'm a little bit tired already. First two takes were funnier, but at the same time I couldn't understand them, so probably they were not so funny, and I just imagined it. Okay, this was my first little try how to be HD, and I greet you all and fly safe.